The enemy, although badly beaten, had not yet been defeated. In fact, they tried everything in their might to somehow turn the situation around. Even their air force got involved and attacked our frontline positions. They deployed a weapon that is quite unusual and cruel. Small bomblets filled with a flammable liquid and phosphorus were aimed at our positions. Thankfully, the Soviet pilots seemed to be ill-trained, and most of their ordnance missed their mark. Our men did their best to disrupt those strikes, obscuring their own positions with smoke grenades and shooting back at the enemy planes. One of our machine gunners managed to put a lucky burst of machine gun fire into the radiator of one of those flying tanks. It caused a considerable oil leak that was even visible from the ground. I don't think that this plane made it back to its base. With the Soviet Air Force unable to stop our attack, we continued to bombard the positions of the helpless enemies. The enemy's situation on our left flank had become utterly hopeless. And yet, still more of our reinforcements continued to arrive in the area. Now it was up to the forces on our right flank to repeat the success. But the enemy force that they would meet was still substantial, and it wouldn't be an easy fight. Hello there, and welcome to a new episode of this fantastic far escape campaign in Graviteam Tactics, Mius-Front. In the previous episode, we have defeated a small enemy force up here in the north and captured this very valuable and important key point here. But that fight does raise a question for me. The enemy force that we defeated was represented on this map by a question mark. I assumed that the question mark represents an enemy unit that we haven't fought so far, that is still fresh. However, the force that we faced didn't really appear to be fresh. It looked more like a depleted company. So what is it? Does the question mark indeed represent a unit that we haven't fought so far? Or does it maybe represent a unit that has retreated to the rear to reform and that we haven't seen for a while? That question will be very important today, because in today's battle we will be facing at least 3 enemy units that are represented by question mark here. 3 enemy units that might be completely fresh, or that I, at the very least, don't know what they're made of. There might be 2 additional ones, but these ones are grayed out, so I don't think they will be participating in this battle. And we will also be facing a probably depleted enemy cavalry unit here. I bring to the battle 3 infantry companies, and this commander here, who is bringing with himself 2 Stück assault guns. Will this be enough to achieve our objectives for this fight? I don't know. But what are those objectives? Well, the first objective is to reduce the enemy's strength, reduce their numbers in this area, to make it easier for us to capture this key point, if not in this turn, then in the next one. Objective number 2, keep our own losses low. That one is maybe even more important, because I really can't afford too many losses at this point. Especially not the 2 assault guns. I should be a little bit careful with them. If I lose those, that will be a huge blow. And objective number 3, if we are able to accomplish it, is to secure this area. If I can do this in this turn, it would be wonderful. But it is a tall order. I don't know. There is a lot of enemy units here in this area. I am not sure that we will be able to pull this off, but we'll try. If we're able to, it would be really useful. So with that all said, let's go to the battlefield and see how many losses we can inflict on the enemy. Welcome to today's battlefield. Let me give you a quick overview of what we are about to do here and what I will try to accomplish. But first let's start with the battlefield itself. This here looks pretty flat, doesn't it? But that is actually deceptive. if you go all the way to ground level, you will see that our troops have something of a ridgeline in front of them that they can't see over. That over there, that's already one hill beyond this first ridgeline here. And if I go like this, then you can see what I mean. So this low ground where Shilovsky is can't be seen by our troops. And this ground over here, where this small little village is next to Shilovsky, this farmstead, also can't be seen by our troops. I think this makes it more clear if I show you the situation like this. You can see that the symbols of our troops are hidden behind this little rise that we have here, this very low ridge, but still that ridge is breaking line of sight. So here is what we will try to do. Over on our left flank, we have units from the 5th Company. They will make sure that Grebeni here stays in our control. And I have already given orders for 2 of their squads to advance towards the homestead here and see if they can secure that. Those orders have been given and pre-planned to go off at specific points in time so that the 2 squads move with each other and support each other. So at 10:40 they will begin an assault on the homestead. I don't know if we will see enemies in here, but it would be nice to have this position to give us another angle on another area that I want to attack. Because what I want to attack too is this position up here, the crossroads. So if we can capture this homestead, I will maybe try to advance the 5th Company here to this homestead and capture that as well. But there's a lot of open ground that we would need to cover, so we'll have to see how that develops. Due to the low ridgeline that we have that is basically bisecting our battlefield today, we have little choice but to go ahead and to capture this wooded area here, this area around the crossroads, because this is basically a point from where we can look in all directions and support a push towards our real objective, which is this little hamlet here. So what I want to capture, Shilovsky, I don't care about right now. If the village of Shilovsky here stays in enemy hands, that's fine with me. But I want to capture the crossroads and everything around it to support a move and a quite large scale push towards this farmstead here, so that we can capture the victory point on the operational map. My forces that are supposed to make this move towards the crossroads, well, they are currently here. This is no, not you, wait. Where are you? This is the 7th Company, they should be, yeah, there they are. The 7th Company, they will in 5 minutes shift over to the right here, so that they have the shortest possible way towards this tree line, and they will attack into this, trying to capture that. They will receive a lot of support from the other forces, who will then, after the tree line has been taken, shift over to the right, and together with the assault guns that I have stationed here, together with the assault guns, they will then start a push towards that little hamlet over there. Will all of that work? Oh, that's a really good question. It really depends on what the enemy can bring against us. If the enemy, and this is now a really big if the unknown units that are on the field are maybe just headquarter or support units that can be dealt with relatively easily, then we have a good shot at winning this battle. If, however, even one of those question marks hides a tank company, then this battle is lost before it even started. I have no anti-tank guns here. The only anti-tank weapons that I have are, well, the assault guns that really aren't that good in that role, they really aren't, and a few anti-tank rifles. So if the enemy is bringing a tank company, I'm out of here. Then I will really have to see how I will deal with that, and a lot of my men, it was not to be avoided, are deployed in the open, as you can see. So if the enemy is bringing something like tanks, then we are done. So let's start and see what happens. Let's start and see what happens. The weather, oh yeah. Clear weather, will stay clear. Temperature 15 degrees Celsius. So it looks like a really nice autumn day. Morning. Really nice. There still seems to be a little bit of fog in the air, but not much. Over there in the distance we can see the fires from the battles over there that we fought. Oh, and by the way, this here, do you see something? Do you notice something? The ground that we are fighting over is so far untouched. That will quickly change. I mean, if we look this way, you see all the cratered earth, the shell craters that have dug up the earth. So it's very obvious that a lot of fighting has happened back here. And this here, what we see here, is a clear sign of progress because this area is still untouched. It's not going to stay that way. In fact, our artillery will now start to zero in on specific points, especially here around the crossroads. So we are going to see some impacts very soon. Good. Which is very good. Actually, the accuracy I think was so good on many of these fire missions that they don't even need to fire the... If you place a zero in fire mission, and the accuracy is extremely good from the get-go because your artillery observer has direct line of sight to that point, then the shells won't even be fired to zero in. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh, that's so bad for you. Oh, you're so screwed. So the Soviets brought an infantry gun and deployed it pretty much in front of my machine guns. So... Oh, you're done. Yep, they are starting to die now. And I think they haven't really spotted us yet because they are not returning fire. But my man spotted them, which is not that difficult since they're sitting on a big gun. And that's one enemy weapon less. Yep, mortars are getting involved too. That's really good news. One enemy gun less. Yeah, that's done. Pounded into the dirt. Ah, it was time that finally my guys are getting the drop on somebody. Right at the start of the battle. There still seems to be one guy left alive, but I suspect that very soon a rifle round or a machine gun round. There we go. That's what I thought. So, good start. Very good start. More contact somewhere, or are we... Yeah, I mean somebody is shooting up those flares, so there has to be somebody left alive there. Another gun. They have another one. So who can see this? And can it be taken out by somebody, please? Paul? It might be hidden just behind this little rise. As I said, it's deceptive how flat this ground is. But yeah, somebody has line of sight and a machine gun is ripping into these guys. A machine gun is ripping into them. The two guys on the gun, they are wounded. Need a little bit of time to get to their senses. But it doesn't look good for them. They are trying to turn the gun around to return fire. Please guys, cut them in half before they can do so. Yeah, somebody's shooting at them. Excellent. Excellent. Make sure they can't turn the gun around in time. Maybe get the mortar involved again. Oh shit. That's a truck, that's not a problem. This is a BT. this is a BT. It's not a tank. I mean, it is a tank, but you know what I mean. It's not a big one. I can deal with BTs. However, that BT in that position is a problem because I will have men advancing towards the homestead here. In essence, flanking the BT. That... Wait a second. Do I have in this company here, do we have anti-tank rifles? We do. You guys start moving. I will need you to fight that BT. Can't really fast move. Just move. I don't want you completely exhausted, but move over there. I have already other men leaving their positions to start the attack that is planned and moving across. So we do have enemies in this area. Let's see if we can get artillery to get involved here. No, not really. This spotter, he could have line of sight to the BT. I mean, the mortars won't really do much to it, apart from maybe panicking it. I could also try to smoke it up if necessary. Yeah, the accuracy is actually quite terrible here. Oh no, it isn't. It's just the... yeah, it is. Let's see, like so. Why is that? Is that because I'm trying to target into the trench? Might be. So we know that the enemy has vehicles, armored vehicles on the field. But if it's only the BT, I can deal with that. If necessary, I will move the assault guns over to this flank to support a fight against the BT. The enemy gun is being mortared now. They're trying to get away from this area. They're trying to pull it back. But I don't think this will work. They will move into line of sight of a machine gun. And that means they're getting killed off. I can discount that enemy gun as a threat. It's not. By the way, I have on the field, we can hear them shooting. I have on the field 2 mortars. They are the ones that are engaging that thing. Of course they now stopped shooting. But 2 mortars, 2 8cm mortars on the field, that can be extremely useful. You see now the troops that are supposed to attack into the tree line up there, they are now moving across, getting into their positions. Over here, still small-scale fighting against scattered enemies. The mortar rounds have started a small grass fire. Or the tracer rounds from the machine guns. Yeah, probably the tracer rounds. Ah yeah, there's the guy that's still alive. Yeah, do stand up and run. Invite a few more bullets going your way. Very nice. So far so good. The BT is still sitting in its hole. Ah, the mortars are shooting. The characteristic sound of them shooting. It's very distinctive. Very nice. Very useful weapons, extremely useful. So flexible and extremely good against enemy infantry. If you can get the mortars targeted on an enemy trench, that's a bad day for that trench. How are the anti-tank rifles going? Let's have a quick look. Actually, I want to tell the anti-tank rifles to not shoot at infantry. Please don't. They might try to get shots at the tank, but actually don't fire at all, because at this range and from this angle you are not going to hit that thing. And even if you do, you are not going to do any significant damage to it. They have quite a few rounds. Panzerbüchse 39. If it's only that one BT, perfect, we can deal with that. I can take that out. The anti-tank rifles should be sufficient to do so. If they can get on its flank in particular, I mean, that's a no-brainer. You hear the mortar rounds whistling in. And there they are. But really, I think I will tell the mortars to stop shooting, because they're wasting ammunition on one single man right now. Which is simply not effective. If they kill him, great. If not, it's just one... Okay. What was that? Enemy positions! Hello! Hello, hello. Plenty of enemy positions, in fact. Plenty of dugouts for vehicles. Okay. I hope it's just trucks. Okay, but we have enemy positions here, and those enemy positions seem to be using machine guns. So we need to suppress them. Let me get a good look. Where's the fire coming from? I think it was here. Was it? Enemy infantry spotted. Oh, back there. Can't see any machine gun fire right now. That explosion was weird. What did shoot that shell? Ah, the enemy machine guns. Shoot again, please. Or are those my machine guns that I hear shooting? Yeah, they are mine. Okay. But there are enemy machine guns here. Maybe I should... My men are just now moving across. Okay. Since I don't know where they are right now, I'm not doing anything. There they are. There. Those look and sound like Maxim machine guns. High explosive, give me 10 per gun. Call them in. Maxims are kinda dangerous because they can just keep shooting for a long time. These water-cooled guns. Over here, my men advancing into the tree line are encountering sporadic enemy resistance. Up on the ridge. Group of Soviets. Some more Soviets over there. The fight is on. The fight is on. I need to make sure, by the way, that my anti-tank rifles move across. Mortars will soon start to land, so they should be perfectly safe to do so. It's just that these guys moving across there are currently suppressed and are starting to take losses. That's a suppression by those machine guns that's really... Retreat? Who? Okay, one of the groups that is supposed to cross, I think, yeah, is actually abandoning the effort. The machine gun fire is too much for them. They didn't take a single loss, but they are still panicking. Well, they're not very experienced troops. This brave machine gunner seems to be directly trying to engage the BT, which is not the greatest of ideas. Okay, I think, yeah, the first mortar shell is in the air, and the artillery spotter will then correct the fire. The machine guns should soon be suppressed. Won't be long until we have a good firing solution. Let's see if we can get the heavy artillery involved. I don't think this... yeah, the spotter can't see anything. Because he's over there with those guys. He might be able to see these enemies. Yeah, he can. That's a good target for this artillery. A group of enemies. Not like that. More like this. He'll be able to dial that fire in. Give me 5 per gun, 10.5 centimeter light field howitzers. Let's go. Oh, damn it, those Maxims. They are causing losses. The first mortar shell just landed, that's good. Keep going, guys, keep going. You'll make it eventually. But 2 Maxims, that's not insignificant. I need those mortars to suppress them. Apparently the observer didn't see that shell impact because the accuracy didn't increase. It didn't observe. Shh, that's bad. That's really bad. Something else might be in order. If he can't dial this fire in, then... No, these are 3 Maxims opening up. Yeah, I need something else. If this is supposed to work, then I need something else. Actually, I need the assault guns over here. Otherwise, we are not going to be able to overcome that enemy position. So the assault guns need to drive. To drive to where the BT is a problem. But if they go here and if maybe we can either smoke off the BT, no, I don't know, we'll see. Let's first drive to here. And actually, yeah, do drive fast. The anti-tank rifles are trying to make their way across. My mortars are landing. They're actually not half bad. Mortar salvo is now coming in full. Okay, mortars. Next thing you do is a smoke screen. Right there. Smoke. 5 per gun should be enough to get my man across. Mortar barrage is landing and suppressing the machine gunners. Actually killing some of them. Do you know what I think? I think what we see here is an enemy machine gun company. Platoon. A dug-in enemy machine gun platoon. If it wasn't for the BT, my assault guns could make really short work of them. Right now I need to suppress them, smoke them off, I need to do something. Key point taken. The homestead is already mine. I'm getting men now into these houses. Smoke screen will be next. The BT seems to be engaging now. I need my anti-tank rifles over there. Okay, here I got my man into the tree line, which is wonderful. You currently do not have any orders, so let's give you some. Get into these houses. Get into these houses. You will occupy that tree line. And you are also just going to defend like that. Here comes the smoke screen, which will help my man move across unmolested by the enemy machine guns. Should have done that much earlier. Let's see if I can get now another of the squads across. The one that initially retreated, they are now trying to move over there, which is very stupid. Let's see if you can get up there. Go, go, go. I know you lost 2 guys, but that's fine. The other squad lost more, and they have made it to their position. Make use of the smoke screen, move across. Maybe I should send another one. These guys, now they are providing covering fire. They too. These ones are moving and the leader is here. Okay, that's fine. Fine for now. My assault guns, where are they? They are still moving across. Very nice. Nice battlefield impressions. Okay, the anti-tank rifles are arriving up here. Some of them are still making their way across, but the smoke screen has dissipated. We now do have a lot of fire burning here, which is creating smoke, so that's still okay. It will still help to keep my men hidden. And the anti-tank rifles are actually opening up on the BT, which is fine, they can do so. If they can score hits, why not? It will be difficult to do so, because this thing is dug in. They most likely will have to move up to this line here, to the homestead, so that they can get shots in. I have machine guns now engaging the enemy position. Excellent. And let's call in more mortar fire to suppress them further. High explosive, let's go. We have enemy infantry massing on the other side of the main road. I have artillery to deal with that. Yeah, they are moving into this position here. Moving down this road to be... I zeroed in on the crossroads, so that should give me good advantage, but I really need to hit this area up here, which my artillery spotter can't see right now, and the accuracy is... This is a risky thing. Let's see if we can move this back a little bit. Yeah, this might work. Let's call it in. No, if we can suppress them, that's also quite valuable. Okay, I have one platoon up there in the tree line, trying to hold it. I will now move up the second platoon and maybe have them move to the other side of the road, occupy these houses. Could be useful, but let's first have my anti-tank rifles move into the attack on the enemy BT. Move up there. Attack that thing. See if you can get some hits in. Otherwise my assault guns will have to do the job. They are still busy moving through. My mortars, let's see if I give them the fire order again, what they will target. They are being fed information by wirelink from other field commanders. So they might go ahead and really start to target enemies that we can see here. Which is just what I need right now. Another mortar barrage will soon start to land over there, suppressing the enemy position. And my assault guns, they are on the way. Okay. Okay. The artillery spotter for the light field howitzers. I think I want him to move up into this tree line so that he can call artillery down on Shilovsky and keep the enemies there pinned. So move over there. And let's have this platoon now filter into the tree line as well. Or should I still keep them here for now? Yeah, I see a lot of enemies moving out of Shilovsky towards the crossroads. I need to do something about that. I really do. Yeah, I need more men up here to bolster the defense. You will go there, and then you will establish a defense in that direction. Same for you. Go there. Didn't want to do that. Wait, you go there. Then defense like so. You will go there, and then just do this. And you, I want you to... Nah, actually, wrong thing. Oh, I told these guys to fast move. This is not what I wanted, but it's fine now. Just defend, in general. Help defend that place. And your leader, he's just gonna move in. Assault guns still in the move. Enemy BT still alive, sadly. Assault guns, after you are done there, I think I want to move you to this position here. Maybe from here you will already be able to engage over that little rise. So move to here and then move to here. Mortar strike. One artillery shell landed in just the right spot over there, which is very nice to see. Oh yeah, my mortars, my off-map mortars, they're really hammering that enemy position. Hopefully panicking the enemy and driving them out of their trenches. Anti-tank rifles, you are advancing towards the BT, but you're expending a lot of your ammunition without any real results so far. But you can't currently see that thing, you need to get closer. This squad really paid for the advance into the homestead. Let's bring the other in. Bolster their numbers a bit. Go there and defend that. Enemies are trying to attack into this farmstead here. My heavy artillery is now pinning them. Speaking of heavy artillery, how's the artillery spotter doing? Where is he? Almost there. Excellent. That's excellent. Enemy vehicle. Didn't want to do that. What do we have? An armored car. I should have... I hope I have... Where are these guys? No, that's you. Anti-tank rifles here. You guys, you need to move up here. Don't run, just move. Don't shoot at enemy infantry, but do shoot at enemy vehicles if they present themselves. Against armored cars, I can deal with that. Anti-tank rifles are more than sufficient. Okay, the assault guns are arriving here. And once the enemy BT has been dealt with by my man advancing from the flank here... Shit. Enemy infantry is getting closer to the homestead, into the path of my anti-tank rifles. I might have to allow them to use their weapons on infantry as well. I'm counting on this squad to get into position and provide some covering fire. Some cover for the anti-tank rifles. They can't engage the BT yet. I will have them engage enemy soldiers as well that they can see. Just currently necessary. I mean, my assault guns should be able to deal with the BT, but there's a risk. A risk that I wouldn't want to take, if not necessary. If I could take that thing out from the flank, that would be ideal. Let's see if we can get more mortars firing on the enemies that are trying to advance towards my anti-tank rifles here. I do not appreciate that, but I can't get a good enough accuracy on them. So let's just keep hammering these guys back here. Call it in. Keep inflicting losses. I'm afraid the anti-tank rifles will use up all their ammunition before they can even get into a position to engage that thing. Did I hear... No. Come on, I need this. Why do I hear... It sounds like I'm hearing a machine gun from over there, but... I don't think I do. They're currently busy emptying their anti-tank rifles trying to hit these guys. Let's tell them to stop, because otherwise this is going to be very stupid. You guys attack towards that position, okay? Not execute, I don't have enough command points to give these guys orders. Now I do. Attack over there. They're retreating again. No, they're not. No, somebody else is retreating. You guys. Okay, it's good that I called in the other platoon, that they are now moving into defensive positions here. The enemy pressure is starting to get to my men. Let's call more artillery on these enemies that are trying to advance. Accuracy is still not great. Call it in. And let's see if we can get the spotter a little bit closer. By the way, what about the anti-tank rifles moving across the open? They are indeed moving across the open. They have... You know what? You have line of sight to that sorry little thing. You are free to engage it. I mean, yes, I can appreciate you trying to get into cover, but that over there is your main target. Here the anti-tank rifles are getting closer. Let's tell them to open fire on the enemy infantry, because I fear they will otherwise be killed by these guys. Since this squad here has still not understood my orders. But these guys are not hitting the enemy infantry. They are scaring them away with those big rifles that can basically punch a big hole through a man. Your main target is that vehicle. We have another enemy machine gun engaging. That's a machine gun nest over there. There are so many. Okay, looks like one of my assault guns is getting eyes on. Let's get the other one involved. Captives taken. At the crossroads. Good. Good. Our fire is starting to show its effectiveness. My mortars are actually engaging the armored car. No idea why the anti-tank rifles are not trying to take it out. I mean, you should have pretty good shots at it. It's skylining. It's actually getting closer. I'm sure once they get into position, and that position is going to be here. Oh, crap. No. Not like that. Ooh. That's actually my artillery, I think. Oh yeah, they're now engaging. They're starting to engage. Let's see, cancel your orders. Let's have you move here. Come on, guys. Get into a good position and start picking that armored car apart. Did I order my mortars? No, I did order them to fire high explosive. Where's the smoke coming from? My assault guns? Not sure. You... I don't know if you should move closer. Yeah, you can. I don't know what that... Where's that smoke coming from? My mortars are hitting the enemies hard. Assault gun, advance. Anti-tank rifles, how is it looking? You are dead, okay, that's how it's looking. Shit. The enemy infantry must have killed them off. Because they are currently unable. Yeah, they're all lying. Or the enemy machine gun over there. That's also a possibility, but I think that actually this line here is full of enemy infantry. That's currently a problem. But my assault guns are starting to blast away at the enemy. And the assault gun should be able to win against the BT. Even against one that is sitting inside a position like that. But the assault gun being so low, I don't think the BT can actually see it. No, I don't think it can. This is just a job for assault guns. This is really just a job for them. Shooting up enemy positions. Oh god, where are you retreating to? This is not good. Yeah, this homestead is not going to be taken by me, but it's fine. It is not the main objective in this battle. Anti-tank rifles, would you please take out that thing? Looks like it has taken some damage. But that it's still alive is a little bit infuriating, to be honest. Attack towards this position. Take it out. In the end, he can't see it because of a bush. Or can't hit it because of a low rise in front of it. Yeah, enemies are streaming towards Grebeni here on the left. I should abandon the homestead position because I'm not holding it with the forces that I currently have there. So, you know what you'll do? You'll fall back to that position. And the assault guns will have to do some heavy lifting here. Let me bring one of them around, get on the flank of the BT, try to get some shots in. Go like that, go like that. Then you will drive to this crossroad. And I can then have you drive to here from where you might start to get shots at the BT. But I don't want you to be exposed over there. I want you to move here, here. You will move around this tree line. And you will go... Good work. See if I can get into an advantageous position somewhere like here. This might work. Go there. And then go there before you attack up here. It's already on the move. The other one can stay here and keep suppressing the enemy machine guns. The armored car is still alive? Guys, I'm disappointed. Are you not hitting it? Yeah, it's once again, the ground is deceptively flat, while actually it's not. Now that he's retreating, he's disappearing behind the hill. But if I do get my anti-tank rifles up here, maybe they will have shots at him. Okay, let's move into the next phase of my attack plan here. So this 10th company, they are the ones who are supposed to attack the right flank. I will move them over there now. You guys will start to move across into the open, which is not ideal, but we are just gonna play it like that. You can move into here first, and then from here you can attack up there. So let's try to accomplish that. You will move in no particular formation over to here. This looks like something like a dried out gully. We can use that. You will then move covertly to here. We can make good use of this. Here you will stage for the attack. Good. The other ones, of course, will do the same. They are currently holding here. I will keep them holding there for a moment longer until the other ones have moved through. The armored car is now engaging us with its machine gun. I hate that. But the anti-tank rifles, they can't see it. It's now behind the stupid little rise here. If I were to attack it directly, I would have to go out in the open. Which sounds like a bad idea and probably is. Damn it! Do I get position anywhere? You should be able to see it. Engage it, my god. If I get you down here... That's a no. If we take a position up here, it's still a no, because there's this very low rise just in front of us, which is just great. I would have to get the anti-tank rifles to here, and we have currently an enemy machine gunner playing Rambo. Let's see if I can get my artillery shooting again. Oh yeah, there's a lot of enemies there. They're still firing. Let's see if we can get my mortars firing again. Maybe my mortars can target this. Just start blanketing this area. Could work. I have lots of retreats going on, I need to check that. Let's see if you can pull this off. So we have men retreating from this tree line. And can't combat. One of my mortars has been taken out by something. Enemy counterfire. And another retreat. Morale in the tree line is collapsing. Christ. That's a whole bunch of retreats. Basically this whole platoon is... and the other one too. I get that you're suppressed, I get that there are enemies coming towards you, but come on. Dismal morale. Where's your leader, by the way? Where did I leave his? Where is your leader? Hello? There's your anti-tank rifles. Where's your leader? There he is. Let's send him forward. Maybe he can turn the situation around. Run up there. Should have sent him along with you. I might have to actually take this assault gun, move it around and have it support the tree line directly. And it's almost out of ammunition. 3 high explosive shells left on that thing. That's the thing with these assault guns, they're not carrying a lot of ammunition. They really aren't. So now let's keep this thing here, suppressing... Let's not. Let's have it move around. Because currently, I'm not reliant on this area whatsoever. I am reliant on this area in the center. So let's have the assault gun move around. Move there. Move there. My anti-tank rifles. Supposedly you can see that thing, but that can't be true, because if you could see that thing, you would be taking it out. You're currently suppressed, your morale is close to panic, so even if you do see it, I don't think you're going to hit it. This is not good. Assault gun moving through. These guys are still on the move? Oh, yeah. Now they can move a bit faster. The enemy is coming on strong, smashing at the crossroads. If my mortar strike can be successful, That would be a huge help to restore some semblance of order here. Didn't I tell you guys to retreat? I think I did, but somehow you must have... You seem to be doing okay for now, so I'm inclined to leave you there. Anti-tank rifle team, you have absolutely failed me. But that's anti-tank rifles, they are very often very useless. I mean, look at these clowns. Are you hitting? No, you're not. You're shooting into the ground. Because you can barely see anything. And there's just a little bit of a low rise in front of you. There, that was a hit. Should penetrate at this range. Another one. The thing is though, even if you hit with an anti-tank rifle, all you are doing is punching a hole into this thing. If the bullet doesn't hit anything on its way through the vehicle, well, then all you have done is punch a hole. Ah, but that's an engine fire. It's done. The crew is abandoning. A shot has smashed the engine and caused a fire. The vehicle is going up in flames. So that's that vehicle taken care of. Let's take care of the BT next. Look at this. Moving into position. I don't want you to engage enemy infantry. I want you to focus on the BT if you have a shot at it. I like these assault guns. And I see in the distance that my mortar strike on the crossroads is landing. The barrage is coming down, hopefully pinning the enemy. Okay, the assault gun is now up here. It's continuing to move forward. And I hope it's going to get line of sight to the enemy BT. And then it just needs to land a hit. And that's easier said than done. Because the short-barreled gun on this thing is not too precise. It doesn't need to be if it's fighting enemy infantry positions. Don't show side armor. What are you doing? There you go. No. No. Once again, what are you doing? I need to fix this. Turn... Where's the goddamn... Turn. That way. They currently can't see the BT. So I could have them now advance. I don't think the enemy has any proper anti-tank weapons here apart from that BT. I could have them advance to the homestead. Position with this infantry. Engage the BT from the side while it's sitting in its hole. Let's try that. Oh, actually they do see the BT, they are shooting at it. Missing so far. Oh, please hit. I don't think that their chances are too good. How much armor-piercing ammunition? Do you have 4 shells? Well, to take out the BT, they don't really need an armor-piercing shell. Yeah, this is not gonna work, is it? No. Let's have them move up here. Two armor-piercing shells. move. Meanwhile, mortar barrage might have discouraged the enemy, but not sufficiently. Let's see if we can get artillery to land on them. Still, the accuracy is terrible. Where's the artillery spotter? Where did he go? Oh, he retreated as well. Oh, that's just lovely. God damn it, man. I need you up here. Go. Go, go, go. Look at that. I can try to call this in, but it's not going to be pretty and it could hit my forces. Let's call in the mortars instead. Another salvo like the last one. Assault gun is advancing towards the crossroads. I have to be careful that they are not getting line of sight to the BT. If they go up here, I think they should be far. Actually, BT could get line of sight. We'll have to be a little bit careful. Maybe move the assault gun to this side of the tree line. And then have them drive up here and start blasting. With the little bit of ammunition that they still have. Very little bit of ammunition that they still have. Yeah, they are basically smoke shells. No armor-piercing shells, that's it. Ah, damn it. They are basically out. They expended all their high explosive ammunition. So it looks like it might be up to this assault gun. Another retreat in the tree line. Guys, not funny. Let's see if I can get some men into defensible positions here. Okay, you are kinda defending, but let's consolidate you in these houses. Where did this mortar go? It's out there, that's not good. Let's have it move here. Your leader is there, that's fine. The other ones, they are... Where are you? You have retreated from the tree line. We can't have that, run back. You are just 2 men left, so yeah. And that mortar, let's bring him up there. We have some enemies attacking us from the remains of the armored car. I think they took the machine gun out of the armored car. You are going. You are there. Currently trying to defend. Get into a position to do so. Mortar strike. Good. If I can get the artillery observer forward. Maybe he can see something over there instead. He can see over there. The grove. I mean, if you can't see that area... Well, obviously now suddenly you can't. No, I need you up there. Advance. Okay. This assault gun he might as well stop, because he's not going to accomplish anything. He could try to attack the BT from this side, see if he can score a hit. He still has armor-piercing shells, if nothing else. He does have a few smoke shells as well, but yeah. Let's have him try to attack the BT or capture the BT's attention. The other assault gun has arrived over here. Let's have it attack into this area. Now enemy infantry is starting to overpower the few men that I had left up here that were supposed to cover the assault gun now. Oh, damn it. You. Ideally I need you to attack into the homestead. Make sure that the assault gun has sufficient cover. Don't fire yet. You're not in a good position to do so. I want you in a position where you can actually hit that thing before you expend all your shells. Keep driving forward. Yeah, the infantry is in the homestead. Do we have eyes on? Not really. You're still engaging. You aren't even free to engage, you're still doing so. Wonderful. And this is where we will be ending the first part of this battle. Will our assault car manage to take out that BT tank? Or will maybe something else happen? Well, you'll see next week. And you'll also see if we will be able to achieve our main objective, which is not here on the left flank, but on the right. So, for now, I want to thank you very much for watching today's episode. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. And I hope that you're looking forward to the next one. Until then, have some really, really great days and goodbye.